Good evening, Jordan Clement. Thank you for joining us in the Sponsors Lounge. And just really, the purpose of these interviews is so that the fans can get to know the players a little bit better.
Yeah.
Because you do interact in the clubhouse and such like, but some of the fans don't get to know you as a person. So this is really what that's all about. So, standard opening question really. Tell us about your journey in football, where it all started for you and how you've actually ended up at this point in your career at Tamworth.
No, it started with my dad. Took me to one of my first playing football, down the park and everything like that. And I started playing for FC Premier, just Sunday league, enjoying it with my mates. Came to do it, was doing quite well as a striker. Went to Wolves when I was 10, scouted. Went to different trips and everything to Dubai, Qatar, and France and stuff like that. I was doing well. I was there for 5 years. It came a time where I wasn't big enough, wasn't developed enough at the time. I was stuck at, as you say, go there as a striker. I was stuck at left back because I was there to improve my defensive capabilities, and just got stuck there because they wanted me to be the more complete player, where I did want to progress and play midfield like I am now. And then after I thought I wasn't enjoying it as much because you lose the competitiveness from it, and left, and then that's when playing with mates again, just started to enjoy it. And went to Romulus, done Floodlit League with Kozil, and stayed at Kozil with the 21s, and then obviously got the opportunity to come here with Gary to the 21s.
Yeah. So Gary coached you at Kozil.
Yeah.
And obviously working with him now.
Yeah.
So I would suggest you've got a really good relationship with Smudge.
Yeah, we have gotten on for a few years now, and so I was at Kozil for 2 years at the 21s, and I think it's third year knowing him and playing under him. And to be fair, nothing has changed. He's always focused on the team, our dressing room. Don't care who we play, because if we play to the best of our ability, we've won the game, or we're not going to lose it because we're tactically right.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Since Gary and Andy took over as managers at Tamworth first team, there's just been the one defeat so far at the time of this interview. What would you put the difference down to?
It's just, I think there's a structure to the team. Everyone's happy playing for each other. We've all bonded more. When I first came up from the 21s, I was quite shy, didn't really know anyone, but now everyone came out of the shower. There's a lot of jokes in the change rooms and everything like that, and everyone's working for each other now and then we've just started playing better football because we've got quality players in that dressing room, and it's just starting to show.
It's a really good point actually, Jordan, because I couldn't imagine us having this conversation 3-4 months ago, because you were in your shell.
Yeah.
Just of late, it's been obvious you've really come out of your shell.
Yeah, because I did. Well, for me, I wasn't an established player in say the first team, but then as soon as you start playing more, you do gain that confidence. You gain the respect of people, and you start enjoying it more, and then you can more come out of the shell. It's a lot better. Yeah, everyone and myself are enjoying it.
Good.
And plus we're working a lot harder. The training sessions are a lot harder, high intensity and everything like that, which is, I think we did lose a bit, fitness, I think it was. No one was as sharp, but now everyone's sharpening up.
Well, there's not a lot of difference between teams at times out there on a Saturday or a Tuesday, and it can come down to that 10-20% in fitness, can't it?
I would say the biggest example of that was Starbridge. We was toe-to-toe all game, and then we came up with the last-minute winner. So, and as you say, with that one defeat, it was just a mistake that we're going to learn from, and it's nothing big really. We was with them the whole game. We could have excuses about the journey and everything, but you say the Redditch game that's just went, it was the exact same game, but we didn't lose. We've learned from that mistake.
Yeah.
So you can see progress there.
Couple of things a little bit more light-hearted now, Jordan. Who's the messiest player in the Tamworth FC changing room?
Definitely probably me. I would say me, it's me, yeah. My boots are like never clean or anything like that. So, and I look around and everyone's, the boots are sparkling and just look brand new, but mine are just, especially when we're going away and I've got my studs on.
Yeah.
I just forget to wash them.
Forget to wash?
Yeah, it's terrible, to be fair.
You could say that it's a bad luck thing that if you wash your boots.
Exactly, I just want to keep the good luck, you know what I mean? And if you wash them, you wash all the good luck away, but yeah.
Who has the worst dress sense?
Wow, that's a hard one. See, I wasn't able to go out for the night at the Christmas do, but when people do, well, Greeny said to me that I've got some weird swag or whatever he said. So I can't really answer that one yet, but we are going out at the end of the season, so it'll be interesting to see.
A future interview with
we'll see what some of the club are saying.
Fantastic. Okay, and who plays all the pranks? Who's the joker?
There's a few in there. You got Jazz, but I think Bez is always up to something. His little comments as well, he'll try and fool you or something. He's probably the main joker in it all. It's like stuff when you're in trouble or something like that, you just can't look at him because you just know you'll start laughing or something like that. So, especially in serious moments, he's the worst for it.
Okay, just to finish things off then, Jordan, who would be your favourite footballer then? Who's your idol?
It's a hard one. As saying supporting West Brom, I ain't got really many to look for. But I like, as I said before, I like gifted players, like naturally with a natural talent. Like you'd say Messi, but I think Messi's just an obvious answer that everyone goes for. I did like Mario Götze before all his injuries and everything like that. He was a good player. Yeah, but that the new one, Barcelona just bought from Ajax. I don't even know his name, but he's the new young talent, the Dutch one, De Jong or something like that. But he's good. He's going to be a quality player in a few years or so.
I'm going to say you try to play your game, isn't it? Very much about ability on the ball as well as working hard off the ball.
Yeah. Well, I've always been like in the 21s. It was like I always be that number 10 player that you just get me the ball and then I'll go forward. Then didn't really do much defensive work, honestly. But then now it's more like I've got to put it all together. And the more practice I do that, the more complete player I can be, going forward and defensively.
Sky's the limit, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Jordan, thank you very much for your time this evening.
Yeah, cheers.
It's been an absolute pleasure, and I'm sure we'll do one of these again at some point next season.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Right, thank you.
Cheers.